Hello travelers, finally I'm reaching level 100. The last 10 levels I felt like I was climbing the Everest. But it has been a great experience. Going back to my beloved Falconer, let's test my Falconer Smoke Blades build that I'm using for my endgame. I'm doing a showcase in Monolith and Power with 130 corruption, and I will explain my gameplay strategy for this build. First I throw my large Unbroiled Blades that I got from my skill tree nodes in Unbroiled Blades, Sword Thrower, and I feel that skill tree connection till the end, ending in looting, where my Blade Storm slowly seek out enemies, last longer and deal damage in larger area. I added points in Downfall to increase my chance to gain Dust Shroud, which adds Glancing Blow, chance and dodge rating, combined with the node in Smoke Bomb, Rapid Concealment, where Smoke Clouds grant stacks of Dust Shroud more frequently, and added more damage per Dust Shroud in Edge of Obscurity. Another point in Umbral Remnant, whenever one of your shadows expire they now also leave behind an Umbral Blade. As you can see, my blades now stop if they reach the target location, and you have increased attack speed with Umbral Blades. I activate this by adding a point in Precision Cuts. My blades deals additional throwing physical damage by adding all the 5 points in Jagged Carvings. Don't forget to add points in Twilight Assault and Dusk Hunter to throw additional blades with Umbral Blades and Dusk Hunter. Along with my blades I use the Smoke Bomb that grants me haste inside and Infinity Smoke Bomb strategy. By using the Umbral Assault has a chance to create a shadow each second at a random location inside the smoke cloud plus lingering fumes to ensure the smoke cloud lasts longer. A point in Generosity to covers a larger area, and Moonlight Bomb, where the initial burst grants you a stack of Silver Shroud, causing you to dodge the next hit and gain ward per stack. The last points in Smoke Bomb I spent in Shrouded in Darkness, where you are granted a stack of Dusk Shroud each second for 2 seconds while you are in the smoke clouds, granting you Glancing Blow chance and dodge rating. This effect can stack. Rapid Concealment to grant stacks of Dusk Shroud more frequently. For the Infinitive Bomb, I need some help from my Dive Bomb by adding point in Dancing Shadows, where your Shadow Falcons that land inside the area of your Smoke Bomb take off again after a short delay before diving again at a nearby enemy to deal damage around them, and Cloud Gatherer. If your Falcon lands inside the area of your Smoke Bomb, the smoke area lasts longer. This effect can occur once per Smoke Bomb, and on Wings of Shadow Dive Bomb now creates a Shadow Falcon to strike the location of your own shadows, and it will prioritize your shadows nearest the target location. The other points in Dive Bomb I added in Focus Hunter. Dive Bomb deals more damage, multiplicative with other modifiers, and costs less mana. Rush of the Hound to get a shorter cooldown, Rushing Winds to deal more damage, and it has a shorter delay before the Falcon dives. When I get mobs density, I use the Falconer to clean the area and for shorter mob and bosses. Here I spent my points in Avian Stamina, where Falcon strikes hits additional times and your Falcon has increased melee attack speed. Wakes of Wings, when you consume Falconer's Mark, you gain the Falcon Wake buff for a shorter duration. This buff grants you an increased movement speed, attack and a cast speed. Falcon Stretch, after the first hit of Falcon Strike, your Falcon lets you out a stretch with the slows and applies priority to enemies around it. And finally, to deal more global damage, I add points in the Agile Prey and Isita Bird. My last skill is Shift. I use a lot in my builds as escape skill and I really love it. In Shift I add points in Shadow Recuperation, Breathing Technique and Rebound, where shifting heals you. Swift Recover for restores mana on use, this amount is triple when below half health. Shadow Sleep, you are invulnerable while shifting. Elusive to have additional dodge chance per point of dexterity for 1 second after shifting. And finally Velocity to get a shorter cooldown and cost less mana while using Shift. Potions are really helpful in this build, not only for recover health but also to get ward. And I usually, when I see a potion to get, I use one of the potions to increase my ward and get the one I saw immediately and recover my potion slots to maximum. My ward is now increased because some of the items I have in my gear. In my belt that grants me 300 ward decay threshold and 44 ward gaining on potion use per 10 intelligence. Being my intelligence 5, I need to improve here. In my gloves where I get 19 ward gain on kill and plus 151 ward decay threshold. And in my boots where 56% of current mana gaining as ward when I stop moving, having 2 seconds cooldown, and also in my amulet where I get plus 48 ward retention. Talking about ward retention, mine is currently 68%. The amulet also offers me 18 increased attack and 14 endurance, but mainly the good thing about this amulet is if damage leaves me below 30% health and doesn't kill me, I am restored to full health and gain ward equal to the health restored. This amulet has 20% second cooldown and it's great. About the gear, I have as helmet the Peak of the Mountain, where I have 277% increased critical strike chance and plus 4 to all attributes. My weapons are 2 daggers that have increased melee attack speed, increase a critical strike chance, chance to apply frailty and chance to blind, melee physical damage, dodge rating, reduce shift and distance and increase cooldown recovery speed for shift. In my body armor, I get increased armor, critical strike avoidance and chance, many efficient with lethal mirage, increased armor shred effect, fire resistance and elemental resistance. As rings, I have 2 Siphon of Anguish that gets me increased minion damage and mana regeneration. I got this extra fix because this ring has 2 legendary potential and they also offer me melee damage leech as health, increased leech rate and movement speed. For last I have the relic where I get my own mercenary and increased chance to find potions and plus 6 dexterity. Regarding the blessing, I have for now the blessing for increased experience, relic drop rates, critical strike chance, dagger drop rate, ward per second, ring shard drop rate, 18% to all resistance, bell shard drop rate, endurance threshold and armor while channeling. For last, in my idols I focus on get increased health, fitnesses, regeneration, physical resistance and damage, ward gain on use with smoke bomb and critical strike multiplier. Regarding the passives, I have 27 points in rogue, mainly in steady hand where I get dodge from dexterity points, twin blade to allow me using 2 daggers, evasion where I get less damage while moving and we move a lot with rogue, and critical precision to increase my critical strike chance per dagger. I haven't any point in marksman and only 10 in blade dancer, 8 points in cloak of shadows where I have additional dexterity and chance to receive a glancing blow when hit, and 2 points on wands to deal additional physical damage. All the remaining 73 points I place in my master Falconer. Here I place my main points in rapid swings to have a chance to get haste for 2 seconds when my falcon hits an enemy, 5 points in handle to increase minion damage, points in agile hunt and evil her where my falconer deals additional throwing damage, all 6 points in tactician to increase my falcon melee and throwing damage. I add the points in deflect and wave and poise to get additional block and chance to receive a glancing blow. Evasion taxes and feeders to increase my dexterity, armor and dodge rating, and for last finesse to regain health when I or my minions crits an enemy and I have additional critical strike avoidance. I try to avoid an extensive build video guide and not boring while I'm doing the gameplay showcase. I hope you like it. So let's do the final showcase with Shade of Orbis in my Empower Monolith. This is all for now and all about my Smoke Blades build. I'm working already in an update of my previous build Net Poison and I'll bring to you very soon. Please don't forget to share some love by click the like and subscribe button and see you in the next video, travelers.
Fresh meat.